All right, this is going to be fun. I'm selling this nice Jackson on reverb. It's a Jackson Fusion from the very early 90s. In fact, it's a very low serial number. And what makes this particular Jackson unique is that most of these Fusions from the early 90s had a graphic finish. And it was kind of a love it or hate it graphic, usually some 80s or early 90s inspired neon thing. And those are really cool, but some of them aren't so cool. But if you like a good US made Jackson from the early 90s, but you didn't want to go out on a limb on the graphic, this is actually a um, very rare off-white and black version of the Fusion. I did some research on this, and at least according to the infinite wisdom of AI, it really said that this must have been a custom order or a special run or a dealer run because most of the Fusions of this era, the USA Fusions of this era, were some kind of a graphic finish. Anyway, I had a guy reach out to me and says, "Hey, can you play some stuff on it just so I can hear what it sounds like and post a video?" The absolute disclaimer is I'm not that good of a guitar player. I play more bass than guitar these days. And so I'm not going to amaze anyone with my finger work, but I will try to go through kind of the different tonal combinations of the three pickups, plus the very, very unique tone setup that these Fusions have. They don't have a traditional bass treble knob. They have a single knob that you can select between kind of a wah function so that you can kind of find a wah position that kind of fits your tone, or there's kind of a what I would call a simultaneous tilt function. And so it actually gives you quite a bit of degree of tonal variation right here with a single knob and a switch. I'll do my best to try and demonstrate that, but I don't know how successful that will come through on the video. But it is a very unique feature, and honestly, it'll be a feature that I miss dearly because it was really kind of cool versus just a simple tone knob that most guitars have. All right, so I've got clean tone right now. This is a PV Classic 30, just running through the clean, and then I've got my EVH 5150 overdrive. We'll go through some things on there. So this is the neck pickup. See that if I there's the kind of the tonal that's one setting of the tone. that's kind of the clean tones. Like I said, there's a lot of flexibility in the tone knobs there. But we'll and that's a humbucker, and of course it's an active humbucker, so there's a battery back there. I think the whole preamp system is active. So humbuckers aren't very excited without overdrive. So whoops. This is the part I always screw. So this, I'll go through some tone variations here. Classic Judas Priest. Today. I don't know what else can I show you on this. There's just all kinds of tone capabilities on this thing, and it's actually quite amazing. That's enough of my shitty playing. I think the guy asked about the neck. Says, is there any dings, dents, or anything in the neck at all? Let me see if I can get this really up close there so you can see nothing at all. Nothing at all in the neck. Nothing at all. I mean, it really is in quite spectacular condition for the age. You know, it does have a few dings, right? I've shown these in the picture there by the cord, by the power cord. And then there's, I don't know if I can get my camera just right, but there's one that's been kind of filled in there. I think there's another one. There's a tiny one back here, a tiny little glitch, and then I just discovered there's one right there underneath that switch. But you know, but is that? I don't know. I might have shown a few more on the posting itself, but fret's in great shape. The neck is straight as an arrow. I mean, I don't know how I can show that on there. It plays oh, there's another one right there, I guess. Plays fantastic. It's definitely one I'm gonna miss, but you know, I just can't keep every guitar, but there you go. I don't know. I hope that answers your questions, good buddy. And yeah, buy it if you like it.